Welcome to our Pitta reducing practice. We have a really nice talk tonight about the 5 Pittas. Those are all fire element. There's locations in the body where the fire element shows up, things you want to pay attention to help you start knowing, uh-oh, something's going on with my eyes, something's going on with my small intestines, I've got some heartburn or whatever. Something's going on with my skin. I have a rash. That's heat showing up. So we make adjustments. So Pitta is all about assimilation, digestion, integration. And we are doing a practice that helps us do just that. So let's get started. We're going to start out standing today, wide open legs. So let's do it. All right. So you might want to have a block and a blanket and a strap just in case. You never know when we'll use them. And then we're going to come to our mat and open up wide with the legs. Inhale up. We're just going to let the hands reach up and then start moving, dropping one hand, opening, and then stretching and releasing the other way. So when we have a lot of heat going on in the body tends to move fast. Heat speeds things up, right? Think about boiling water. Think about a forest fire. They're ferocious, fast, and furious. Good. And we're reaching. And what we want to do is we want to start opening up our side body because remember in our little talk, one of the locations of the pittas is in the liver and the spleen, right? So we're going to open up the side body, start helping to release any kind of stored up tension in the liver and the spleen. Good. A couple more. One more set. Good. Reach. Excellent. And then releasing your arms down. Inhale up. And then we're going to turn our hands and drop down. And then from there, push right shoulder in and look to the left. Breathing again into the side body. So we're wanting to really help relieve any kind of pressure. Breathing into that rib cage. And also if it's the right side of the body that you're breathing into, that's going to be the liver. Good. And then lifting up and going to the other side. And the same thing. We're breathing into that side body. Good. And then release and then inhale up again. Now I want you to turn your toes in so that you're slightly pigeon-toed. And you're going to take your right hand and go across the body. Now you might just come to the ground or you can come to a block. That's fine. And then open up. Now keep your sacrum level so that you're really getting this twist in the midsection of the body, the torso. That's where all those organs are located. That's where we really want to help release heat. And then inhale up. And then exhale, you're going to go to the other side. Now, to help reduce the intensity of the fire element, we're wanting to be very deliberate in how we move through our practice, bringing in ease. We don't want to increase heat. We don't want to increase intensity. And then inhale up. Now, if you don't need the block, you can then bring the right hand down to the floor or your foot. Open up. Keep your sacrum flat. And then lifting up. Going to the other side. To the foot. Open, sacrum flat. And then release, come up. Good, and we're going to interlace our fingers behind us. Open the chest and then drop the torso forward. Lift the arms up off the back, releasing any tension out of the neck and the shoulders, letting go of your day. Any tension that might have built up through the day, let it go. Release your neck. And then releasing from there, we're going to take our hands to the ground, rotate to the right side, drop the back knee, and then lift up. Start to open up the front of the body. And then curl your toes under behind you, lift up into a high lunge and rotate to the side. So you're turning your torso towards your back leg, towards your front leg, towards the thigh. Then swinging the upper arm around, drop your back heel, and then lift up into warrior one. Releasing the arms down, swing them, bring them all the way up, turn and face the front, swing around, and then inhale. Good, and then exhale, we're going to drop our hands to the ground, right in the front, right in between the two legs. Release. Fingertips face the same direction as your toes. Elbows press in towards each other. Let go of your head. And then we turn now towards the other leg. Drop the back knee. And then lift up to release and open the front body again. Good, you guys. And then that hand comes to the ground. Lift your back leg up. So curl your toes under and then rotate your torso again towards the front leg, the front thigh. Swing the upper arm around, drop your back heel, and then lift. Up again. Warrior one. Release. Turn and face the front again. Inhale up. We're going to actually go into a warrior two to the right side. And then lift up into warrior four. And then the back hand comes around. And we're going to go back into that high lunge, turning and facing the back. Swing the arm around, drop your back heel and lift back up into warrior one. And then turn and face the front. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two again. Going to the other side. Nice. Lifting up into warrior 4. Hold it there. Nice, you guys. Good, and then back hand comes around and you take that hand to the ground, lift your back heel up, high lunge and rotate. Swing that upper arm around, drop your back heel and come up. Warrior 1. Lift the arches on the back foot, you guys. Then release. Inhale forward. We're going to drop into Trikonasana now. So Trikonasana is a tridoshic posture. Great for all doshas. Dropping all the way down. Then going into warrior 4. Reach. Drop the upper arm, swing around. We're going to go back into the high lunge. Lift. Then swing the arm around and we're going to take it back into plank and lower. And we want to be on the tummy. So keep your belly on the ground and then lift your legs up. Take your hands to the sacrum and lift your upper body up. And you're on the belly. And that's going to help stimulate any built up heat. Help digestion, assimilation. Then lowering the legs. The hands go to the chest. Roll your shoulders back. Squeeze your elbows in. Lift up into cobra. And then take it back into down dog. Now the leg that stepped back is going to step forward. It's your right leg and come up. Warrior 1. Watch that back foot. Keep the arch lifted on the back foot, you guys. Then release and inhale up. Good, and we drop into Trikonasana on the other side. Adjust your feet. Lift up. Warrior 4. Back hand comes around. You're going to lift the back heel up. Rotate. Now pay attention to what foot is in the front because it's going to then step back into plank. Modify to the knees if you need to, lower. And then again, we're going to lift the legs, and this time, cactus arms. Or you can go back here to the sacrum. That's fine. Stay on that belly. Then release the legs, hands to the chest, press up. We're not wanting to build a lot of heat in the body, you guys, not with this practice. We want to move with ease. We don't want to be building heat, down dog. Then that leg that stepped back now steps forward and you drop into warrior 1. Watch the back arch on the foot. Release. Inhale up. Good. Now we are going to be turning our feet parallel. Good. And then going to the right side. So you're going to go across the body to the right. Open. Then turn into that high lunge. drop the back knee, and now we rotate. So you're either going to rotate with the hand here on the ground or the hand on a block, or you're going to come up and rotate. So it looks like this, hands together, rotate. Bring your hands to your heart, you guys. Big rotation, squeeze. Then releasing your hands to the ground. Step back, plank. Lower. Good. Now this time we're going to bring our feet up. Flex the feet, grab the ankles. Flex, lift. You're on that tummy. Soften your face. Then we release. Push up into cobra. Take it back, down dog. Then the leg that stepped back now steps forward. And we go back into warrior one with a little bit of a change. We go back into this hand. We rotate either like this or here. Rotate. These rotations help to squeeze out pressure and heat in the body. So it really helps. This is a pitta reducing practice. So it's going to help remove excess heat out of the body, pressure, moving with ease. And then inhale up, turn and face the front. Good. Inhale. You're going to take your left or right hand to the left foot, and then we open. Turn and face the side and drop the back knee. Now remember, you might need a block, so grab it. You're either going to rotate like this or on a block, or you're going to come up and bring your hands together like this. Shift your hips forward. And then release, step back, plank, modify to the knees if you need to, lower. And again, we bend at the knees, grab the ankles, flex your feet, lift. Stay on your tummy. It doesn't matter how high up you go. I can't go up that high, you guys, because I have a torn labrum in my hip. So I'm lucky I could even do this. Watch your knees. Don't let them splay out. Keep them in. Good. Then release. Come up cobra. Press back down dog. The leg that stepped back now steps forward. And we go into warrior one with a rotation. So you're either going to rotate with the arms or dropping into the elbow, hands to the heart. And then coming back into warrior one. Good. Turning and facing the front. Inhale up. Ooh. Good. Exhale down. We're going to take our hands right to the center. Turn your toes parallel or slightly pigeon-toed. Good. Walk your hands in so that the hands are lined up with the feet. Fingertips are facing the same direction as your toes. Bend your elbows and drop your head. See if you can get the top of your head to the ground or onto a block. That's going to stimulate the crown of the head, the crown chakra, and promote contemplation. Just go down as far as you can. It's good. It's good, you guys. All right. All right. Now we're going to rotate to the right side again, but we're going to go into pigeon. So I want you to drop the back knee, walk the top foot over to the edge of your mat. And then you might need a blanket or a block underneath your glute. So give yourself that support. I like going into pigeon this way because oftentimes people just automatically drop their heel into the groin and their knees going straight. And that's not very much of a challenge. Now, if that's all you can do, it's fine. But I'd rather have you get the ankle, heel, and knee lined up. And then you drop the sacrum down. So the extended leg behind you, that hip drops. Flatten out your sacrum. Get up a little bit higher with a blanket supporting you if that's what you need to do. And then dropping onto your elbows. All right, now your back leg is going to swing around, but to do this, I want you to actually, if you're using a blanket, you want both sit bones on the blanket. Back leg comes around, you're going to grab the foot, pull it up. So it looks like this, you guys. Back leg comes around, pull it up. This foot's just relaxed here. You can adjust it. Pull it up. Good. Bring it in. Release your glutes. Now, if you're up a little bit higher on the blanket, that will help you. Pull it in. Now, if you're a little more flexible, you can grab the hands, pull it in, and maybe even go into your elbow. Just kind of hug that leg. Do not let the foot drop. Keep it lifted. And the other thing you have to watch out for is slouching of your spine. So keep the spine lifted and the leg and the foot lifted. Okay, so spine is lifted and the foot is lifted. So modify here in order to keep that spine lifted. No problem. And then take that foot and take it on the other side of the thigh. Lift up tall again, and now we rotate, either grabbing the leg or going to the other side, dropping your hand to the hip, or taking it to the foot. Look behind you, squeeze your lower abdomen. Good. And now take that leg behind you and then step back, down dog. Good. And now our other leg steps forward and we drop the back knee. The other leg. Drop the back knee. And now, same thing. You want your blanket underneath your glutes. Take your foot to the edge of your mat. Drop. Ankle, heel, knee. Drop the sacrum. Flatten out the sacrum. And then lowering onto the elbows. Good. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to lift up. Now, if you're using a blanket, I want both sit bones on that blanket. Then swing your back leg around and you're going to grab it and pull it up. So it looks like this. Grab it, pull it up, releasing your glutes, your rotators. And you could stay right there, or if you're a little more flexible, you can take the foot into that elbow, lift the foot up. Now, watch slouching though of the back. So keep the chest lifted, and if that's not working for you, it's no problem. Just keep the chest lifted and keep pulling the foot up. Do what works for you. I don't want you going beyond what you're really comfortable with. Then taking that foot, placing it on the other side of their side of the thigh. Make sure both sit bones are flat. Sitting up really tall, you're either going to grab or take your elbow to the outside, take your hand to the hip or the foot, and rotate. Squeeze your abdomen. Keep the chest lifted. Don't collapse in that mid back. Really important. Good. And then releasing out of that, opening up, going to the edge of your blanket, pubic bone faces down. Okay, so you want to be on the edge of your blanket so that your pubic bone rotates. Your pelvis rotates down. Okay, sacrum goes up behind you, pubic bone goes down. And then we open up, releasing that side body again. Opening up the spleen. If you're going to the right side, you're releasing the spleen. Remember, the spleen and the liver are all connected to one of the pittas. We talked about that in our talk. And then releasing out of that and going to the other side. Again, opening, releasing. If you're going to the left now, you're releasing the liver. Breathe into the ribs. It's a part of the body that gets jammed up. Those intercostal muscles in the ribs get really jammed up. So we want to help them, and you want to really help release the liver. So open up, release that liver. Give breath. So the liver is an area where anger gets stored, frustration gets stored. So we can really help ourselves by doing these side stretches and just kind of let that energy that gets stuck in these organs release. The thing about energy is energy needs to move. And if it can't move, if it gets blocked, it kind of like keeps moving in a blocked way. So it kind of inverts on itself. It ends up moving around and around and creates like a knot and causes like a ball of twine. Really knot it up. It can be very, very stuck in people. Make sure that your kneecaps are up in this position. Good. And then from there, releasing out of that, and we're going to go forward. Just walking your hands forward and what's comfortable, keeping the chest lifted. We are not rounding. Reach out with your sternum. So reach with your chest. Just go as far as you can, whatever's comfortable, and then drop your chin. You can use a block, no problem. That's great. Get a couple blocks. Go a little higher if you have to. Whatever you could do to keep the chest reaching forward. And you'll feel that. When you're reaching forward with your chest, you're going to feel it more in the legs. Whew. Good. And then from there, we're lifting up and we're going to take it onto our back. Finding your heels and lifting up. Knees are going to go in the same or in the same alignment with the front of the hip bone. So here's the front of the hip bone right here. And that's exactly where your knees are. And then lifting up into bridge. Lowering. Drawing your right knee in. Extend the left leg out. Open to the right side. And then take it across the body and pause there. Just hold it. Extend your right arm out. Releasing out of that, finding your heels again, going back up into bridge. Knees lined up with the hip. Lowering, drawing your left knee in, extending your right leg. Open up to the left. Good, then take it across the body. Hold it, extend your left arm out. Palm up, thumb up. Look to the left. Good, and then from there, releasing. Now, you will need a block. We're going to do Sarvangasana, so shoulder stand. Really good for reducing Pitta. So our variation 1 is going to be a block under the pelvis and letting the legs lift. Variation 1. Variation 2, lift up a little higher and take your hands to the low back. And variation 3, fully straightening. Then slowly, slowly coming out of that, taking it into a forward fold. Pull your flesh away and drop down. Good, and then taking it onto the ground again. If you need to do another bridge, I highly recommend it just to reset your pelvis. And then lowering, extending your legs out to the corners of your mat. Turning your palms up, releasing. And close your eyes. Remember, the eyes are connected to the fire element. It's one of the pittas. There's 5 pittas. So it's a sub dosha basically. So it's one of the pittas. And so cover your eyes, get an eye mask and cover your eyes and let the eyes relax. All right, and begin to deepen your breath. Allow some movement into your fingers and toes. Gently, slowly roll to your right side. Take a moment there. We want to move slow. We want to move with ease. We're really trying to support Pitta, reducing of that fire element, Pitta, in the body. We don't want to create more excess of heat. Just let your body rest on the right side. Roll to the right side because that's going to promote relaxation. Good. And then we lift up from there and bringing yourself into a comfortable seated position, connecting your hands and bringing your thumbs to your heart. Again, the heart is also part of that, one of the pittas, one of the subdoshas of pitta. So just take a moment to imagine that you're breathing in and out of the heart. Bring in ease. You can even say that to your own heart. With each breath, I'm bringing in ease. With each breath, I'm bringing in kindness. With each breath, I'm bringing in understanding and compassion. Good. Wanting to cultivate those ease type of thinking thoughts. And may you have a wonderful evening. Namaste.